Yo, welcome to Tipping the Scale. We are your hosts. I am Nix, and this is my partner, Will. How you doing?
Happening?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
How was your week?
My week was decent.
I could tell. You got a
week.
whole new glow about you.
What you mean?
Your face look oiled. You got a little
That's
oil in your beard
the
and
last
shit.
one of the episodes, they said I was a little dry in the face. And that was the episode I asked you for some lotion, and you didn't give me none.
Wow. I'm not one of those ladies that carry lotions in their purse. I'm sorry.
You said you had some in the car.
I did.
You used to keep lotion on you.
I used to, but then it stick out really crazy in my pockets. Yeah. So, I'm sorry. But today, you got it together. It's a new year. You are moisturized, ready for 2021.
I feel like every episode I'm dressed pretty well.
I didn't say anything about the way you were dressed.
What you mean?
I'm just talking about your aura. It's an aura that you have about you.
Oh, yeah.
Like you took an extra 5 minutes to make sure you was perfect for the camera. I see you got beard oil in there.
What you mean? I'm always...
No, your beard ain't never shine like that.
Hey, man. I appreciate it.
I'm here for it.
I appreciate it.
Talk to me. How was your week?
Week was decent, man.
What happened?
Despite the shit show in Washington, man.
You just gonna get right into it.
Hey, man. We ain't got to get right into it. But other than that, everything was decent.
That's what's up.
Y'all Lakers beat my Bulls last night.
Are you surprised by that?
Man, we playing pretty good. I'm not surprised. We only lost by 2.
Cool and all, but...
we only lost by 2.
That's cool,
and
too.
Zach and Kobe looking pretty decent together, so...
If you're comparing them to who? Huh?
We'll see.
I mean, I guess if you're comparing them to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they're looking pretty decent. Because what's the Clippers record? They're like, what, 4-3 right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, definitely like 4-3. They lost last night. Bro, they lost to Golden State. They were blowing Golden State out by like 25.
Curry not playing with nobody.
No, Golden State, they won.
That's what I'm saying.
They came back
with nobody.
And they still beat the Clippers.
Clippers weak as shit.
Oh.
You seen what Devin Booker said to Paul George?
What'd he say?
Call him a bitch ass nigga.
He wasn't lying.
He said, y'all better watch y'all mouth. He said it again. Bitch ass nigga.
He wasn't lying.
It's crazy.
I think what's that man's name?
Paul George in the league.
I was just about to say, I think Paul George is one of the most overhyped NBA players ever.
No, I just think after he messed his leg up, he was never the same.
I don't think he was that great before he messed it up.
He was on his way.
He was alright.
He dunked on LeBron. That's on everybody.
What does that mean?
That was alright in the playoffs.
It was nice.
Yeah, that's how
but it did nothing for his career. He's still where he at.
He got hurt. Man.
Underneath LeBron. Like everybody else. Everybody get a good
Clippers,
play.
Though.
What about him?
We'll give y'all a run for y'all money. How you feel about Kyrie not traveling with the team?
I do not feel some kind of way, but I'm glad that he did it. You know why I'm glad?
Why?
Because now the world can see the arrogant little asshole that I've been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
What's his reason?
COVID.
No. COVID been a thing. He traveled before. Why you not traveling now?
He was the one that said cancel the whole season.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was the one saying cancel the whole season. He ain't with all this COVID shit.
I think something else happened. I think he knows that they have absolutely no chance of beating LeBron.
I'm gonna stop playing.
I think that's what it is.
Man.
Who? The Nets?
The Nets.
Let's make a bet right now. This is some Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless stuff, right?
I'm rolling.
What we betting?
Because I got to it.
What we betting?
What you want to bet?
A Pillars hoodie.
Okay, so if I win, you buy me a Pillars hoodie.
And if I win, you got to buy me one.
No, you want a Pillars hoodie or Icon hoodie?
No, I want a Pillars hoodie. I love Chucky. He's my friend, but I have Pillars too. Okay. I just don't be sporting it as much, but I got some.
All right, because I fuck with Pillars myself.
Yeah, I like Seti.
Not too. Yeah, Seti, my boy.
Mm-hmm. He's a nice young man.
But Icon, I don't really rock with them. Like
that's cool or whatever. I said Pillars. Leave Chucky alone. Icon doing their own thing.
I ain't got nothing against them. It's just
but I'm saying you brought them into this conversation.
I respect their movement.
All right, cool. So back to this bet. Pillars hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
So if I win, I get it, and if you win, you get yours. All right.
Now, matter of fact, let's make it more interesting.
Okay.
We're gonna keep the black businesses alive. I buy you a Pillars hoodie. I want you to give me an Icon.
I'm with it.
All right.
Well,
just don't get me the one with the lion on it. I'm not with that. I don't want.
Why?
I don't.
You act like a Leo.
No. Don't
yes, you do.
I don't like them.
You are a
Except
Leo in a Libra's body.
Don't say that. That's offensive.
What? Why is that
That's
offensive?
the enemy of a Libra.
Is
Libras, yes. They bad with our hearts. They fuck us up.
it? I've never dated one, so I can't
Don't
say.
ever do it.
My life has been full of Geminis. I'm married now, so nobody else before her counts. So it's been full of Geminis.
Geminis and Pisces.
They're actually compatible to us.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Pisces soft though. They soft.
They're crazy.
I ain't never dated one, so I can't say.
Crazy as shit.
I'm excited about our bet.
Let's do it. I can't wait. I think, well, watch. The Nets gonna beat them.
Wait.
And if I lose, it's cool. I'll buy you a Pulisic. I don't mind doing it.
Are we talking about in a regular game?
Are we talking about regular game or the
playoffs? Or are we
playoffs?
talking about playoffs?
Matter of fact,
Well, it can't even be playoffs because they're on two different sides. So it has to be the finals.
The finals, yeah.
You think they're gonna make it to the finals?
Let's just start with the game. We can start with the game.
All right, let's do that because I don't think the Nets gonna make the finals.
That's crazy. Who's gonna beat them?
The Bucks. Who gonna beat Giannis?
Bucks. Stop playing.
He is a
Giannis ain't
baby
got enough
LeBron,
help.
bro.
Yeah, he can't shoot. He needs to learn how to play basketball.
He will. Ben Simmons can't shoot. He's still a starting
He
PG.
knows how to play basketball.
So Giannis don't know how to play basketball?
Not really. He know how to play basketball.
The MVP of the league don't know how to play basketball?
He's just an athletic specimen.
That's great at what he does.
Yeah.
Play basketball.
Get rebounds, run it up the court, and dunk on motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. This is about to turn into a basketball
I
segment.
know, right?
So, look. Right. I was so excited to see LaMelo play against LeVar.
I missed it.
Why you just watch the highlights? So
Hornets won, right?
No, LeVar, the Pelicans won.
Pelicans won?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They only won by like 2 or 4, but I don't know. It's like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like Mark and Paul because they're a couple years apart. But by them both being young, like super young,
right.
and then this is the beginning of their career in the league, bro, what if they get on the same team with
That's
each
all I was
other?
thinking. I think that's what Mike should do.
I think he should do that too. That'll be so dope.
You got to lose. He in Charlotte. Ain't shit else to do in Charlotte.
It's not like he got a whole bunch of LeBrons and James Hardens on his team, so he might as well.
Charlotte open?
Oh, you mean the city?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I
wouldn't mind going to go see Charlotte play.
They're not gonna let you in. They don't let people in.
They let people in certain games. The Houston game was open. Fans enough.
But I think that's because I guess that's why you asked if Charlotte is open.
Yeah. Certain areas is open.
Oh, I didn't know that. You gonna make me travel for a basketball game?
I know. That's what I was thinking. I'll go
How irresponsible is that of us? We have kids. I don't think we should do that.
I ain't been nowhere. But no, I think LeVar Ball, he did a good job with his sons, and I think he caught a lot of bad flack just off having so much confidence in his kids. You know what I'm saying? I
don't think it's what you do, but how you do it. I think it's the way that he did it, the way he came off. But I understand it a little bit because had he came off less aggressive and less assertive, we probably wouldn't have paid him that much of attention.
Sometimes you just gotta sometimes you gotta tell yourself, you gotta tell the people you the shit. Because if you don't, they're not gonna recognize it.
But he wasn't telling people he was the shit. He was yelling it on every platform
and telling you what's gonna happen 3-4 years ahead of time.
Super aggressive.
What's crazy is happening though.
That's
sometimes
true.
You gotta be like that.
That's true, because don't nobody know your kids better than you.
And they laughed at him. Now he ain't the one looking crazy.
Well, he said he could beat Mike in a 101. I'm pretty sure he looked crazy on that.
Mike will fuck him up.
I agree. I agree. He'll fuck him up in flip flops, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
But enough about basketball. Tuesday. Tell me how you feel about Tuesday.
Tuesday, man.
For those who have been living under a rock, kind of like myself, because I found out about it.
We're going to go into some videos first, or we're going to go straight into it?
I was going to go straight into it.
Go ahead.
Hey.
You should.
You want to do the video first?
Go.
So those of you who don't know about Tuesday, you've probably been living under a rock, kind of like myself, because I found out about it on Wednesday. Don't judge me, right? So if you don't know, you're about to find out. JoJo, play the clip of Donnie.
You're not going to have a country left. We must stop this deal, and then we must ensure that such outrageous election fraud never happens again, can never be allowed to happen again. But we're going forward. We'll take care of going forward. If you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. We're going to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue. I love Pennsylvania Avenue. And we're going to the Capitol. We're going to try and give our Republicans the weak ones because the strong ones don't need any of our help. We're going to try and give them the kind of pride and boldness that they need to.
So look, he said that on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, he said
Last
that.
Tuesday, right?
No, this Tuesday, the day that it happened. He said that before they stormed the Capitol, and they was confused by them storming the Capitol.
They took they take everything the man says literal.
Very true.
Donnie told us to go storm the Capitol, so Johnny, go get the rifles. We're going to the Capitol, and they stormed.
Yo,
bro.
What is this voice you just gave me?
I was working on that all day.
I believe you. Oh my God!
Donnie said, "Give them hell," so we're gonna give them hell. We're going to the Capitol, and they gave. He didn't. I don't necessarily. And this is irresponsible for him because at this point, out of doing this for 4 years, you know that these motherfuckers take your every word very literal.
Very true. Very true.
And you just did some irresponsible shit. But my problem was not with what they did.
Tell me what your problem was.
My problem was the response from the black community.
Okay, this is interesting. Please share.
We need to understand where we are and what time it is. Now, people are getting they wanted to bring up the Black Lives Matter movement and this Capitol Hill movement. Now, we both work in areas and arenas where crowd control and just controlling certain chaotic situations like that are important.
Right.
And when you're going through those type of things, you got to think about A, yourself and getting back home to your family. B, the consequences of shit getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm. And
then the other side of, the other people on the other side that's acting outrageous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of the backlash I was seeing was, oh, well, when Black Lives Matter did this, they were doing, they had guns out and all this other stuff. But if I recall, when we went out and protested, we broke into Gucci and Dior and Louis Vuitton and the Nike outlet, that store that I miss so much that I can't go to no more. I got videos of motherfuckers running in and out this motherfucker, just stealing all type of shit. We fucked up jewels. I had to go to the gas station to go get water for about 3 days. So we complained about this because they said that it had it been us. That's been the quote, had it been us. But we don't know.
No, we know.
No, we don't.
My mans, they was pulling out guns on us for breaking into, no, not us, because I didn't break into these places, but for our people breaking into the Gucci store, the Dior store.
Nobody, how many people died?
My point, I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you.
They did this for days.
But our people were rioting because we were being killed. Mm-hmm. They were rioting because they lost.
That's
something totally different.
That is their right. And how they chose to riot. They didn't go fuck up their shit. Oh, Trump laws, let's go fuck up Chick-fil-A. Let's go fuck up Whole Foods. No. They took their beef to the source. They went to Capitol Hill. Black people, we can't say, well, had it been us, because we ain't never took our beef to Capitol Hill. We ain't say after George Floyd, we ain't say fuck this shit. We ain't finna fuck up our shit. We going to Capitol Hill. What up? We didn't do that. They went out there with guns and all type of shit.
You are absolutely right.
Exactly.
You're right. I don't even have
I think it's an American right. That was their right.
I don't even have a comeback for that, because you're right. And I never really understood why, which is why I never partaked in the rioting and the marches, because you are destroying your own community because you all are being mistreated in your community. So once it's all said and done, now you have no community to mistreat. Some of those stores not even coming back.
No. Like the Nike outlet, and I keep talking about Nike outlet because I like that store. That was my store. A lot of Nike tech on sale.
The one in Chicago?
Yeah.
They destroyed
on the
that?
Side. It's over with.
Are you serious? Yes. I didn't know that.
A lot of banks in Chicago, they ramshacked that. They ramshacked hella ATMs throughout the city when that shit happened. And guess what? That George Floyd shit didn't even happen in Chicago.
Yeah.
We fucked the city up for days.
Yeah.
For days. But nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah.
We pick and choose, you know what I'm saying, our battles.
We definitely made it hard on ourselves.
Exactly. Had we got together and said, hey, everybody with a concealed and carry or with a FOIA card or a license.
We gone. Let's go.
We dressed in all black. We militant. We out of here. And we marching.
We need a leader.
We don't got one.
Why don't you be it?
You're not even follow me. They'll
How you know?
Quick. He get me the fuck up out of here.
I always said that. I was like, I always said, like, my mom's generation and before, they had the Malcolm X and Martin Luther, and then the Jesse Jackson. Well, who's after them?
I mean, we got a few like Umar Jackson. I hope I'm not fucking his name.
I think it's Umar, but
Umar.
I think
Is his last name Jackson.
Yes,
okay.
yes, but
he could be, but I don't know. I think everybody it's a clout chase for a lot of people.
You think it's a clout chase for him?
I think he makes some good points and he got some good views and he mean well for the black community. I don't really follow him like that to say nothing bad about him.
I like everything he says except the gay stuff.
Yeah,
I feel like people. I don't know. I think people shouldn't tap into or say too much of things they don't necessarily understand because, like being gay has nothing to do with white people. Like me growing up, I wasn't exposed to white people. I didn't have white people. I didn't have white neighbors. So me being attracted to women had nothing to do with white people. And I know a lot of people that I've met, they're like, "Oh, that gay shit was brought over here by the white man." Well, I don't have any of those white men in my family, so... And actually, I am the first person in my whole entire family, from my grandmother's generation, from her sisters, her kids. I am the first one to be gay. Everybody else came after me. So now people get to be like, "Oh, you gay because you want to be like Knicks." Whatever, I'll take that. But there's no white... Like, it's not that deep.
Right.
But... outside of that, I like everything else he says. I'm rocking with him.
It's a lot of red pill people.
What does that mean?
We're not getting into that.
Can you tell me what red pill means?
Because then
can you tell me later?
Yeah, I'll tell you later. But it's a lot of people that go into, you know what I'm saying, political science, scientific shit. Just deep, just different level of thinking.
Did you hear about Nancy Pelosi? And I did say her name. Nancy Pelosi. She's trying to
get me out of there.
Yeah, with the 25th Amendment.
Yeah. At this point, he only got a few days left.
That's what I was thinking, right? So but I was like, is that a negative thought to have?
He only got a few days left.
That's the 20th, right? The 19th or something like that?
And he said he's not going to the inauguration.
And I don't think we should have him there. You know what I do think is dope?
What?
Shout out to Twitter and Facebook for silencing that man.
Banning him.
Do you know? So I
think that's bogus, man.
I don't. Because how many times Facebook they limited your freedom of speech?
They don't really get me for my
all the crazy shit you say, they don't get you?
They get me sometimes I never really been to Facebook jail.
Me either. But I don't say
because a lot of the stuff I say crazy, I tend to delete it after a while.
What are you, a post and delete king? Yeah. You one of those?
I had somebody got mad at me over the week about she left a status. I'm not gonna get into the the rhetoric of the status, but she left a status. I defended her and her stance on the status, but then she kind of said that she tried to did you read the status, nigga?
Wow.
That's cool. But I was like, all right, cool. But I'm going to delete in my comment now. So we don't have to have a conversation. Exactly. So she inboxed at me.
It was like, why you delete your comment?
Yeah. It's just like, because I felt like I was out of place to even say that from your response. And she had enough nerve to tell me that I always take stuff to heart.
You do.
How does she know this? She doesn't know me personally.
Some people don't have to know you personally to pay attention to some stuff.
Then went in to say that she sees me on other girls' posts, on her girls' posts.
Is she lying?
What's crazy is that I don't be under nobody posts like that. I don't. I don't. That was what was weird.
I be seeing you.
I don't be
floating around.
I don't be floating under women posts like that.
No, I didn't.
Not saying nothing controversial.
I did not say that. I did not say that. The only thing I said was, I be seeing you floating around here and there. That's all I said.
It's nothing controversial. I might leave a money bag, or a hard eye, or a flame.
What does a flame mean?
Hot.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Yeah. Pull up the Breonna Taylor pic. So it say, y'all mad a woman is shot dead while storming the Capitol building, but don't care when a woman is shot dead while sleeping in her own house. So I'm not even going to actually talk about what that means or what it means, but I just feel like they're not the same. And of course, white people are not going to be that upset about another black person being shot dead. I don't even understand why that person even put those two together.
And had it been a white person,
now had it been a white person,
this would be bad. And this is what I'm saying about black people. We need to stop playing the victim. I've seen a lot of people make jokes about the 4 people that died on Capitol Hill.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's hypocritical. It's not funny.
That's true.
No matter how you try to think of it, it's not funny. But we need to just understand what time it is. This is not our country. We just got free when Martin Luther King died.
You would put me on the spot. Is this a social studies
I'm
class?
sorry, but
it's like
saying.
1963 or something.
But that wasn't that long ago. You know, you see what I'm saying?
I think it's 1965. Let me check.
That wasn't that long ago, man.
That's true, but you know what? Let them tell it. 1968.
That wasn't that long ago.
But let them tell it. Your people have been free. So I have a lot of white people in my field, right? Of course. And they believe that this happened so long ago. Black people have been free for so long that we're doing the most.
No,
that Black Lives Matter should not be a movement.
They don't understand. You got 400. How long were we slaves?
400 years.
400 years of trauma that has been passed down generation to generation to generation. Not, and then let's not talk about the civil rights movement when we was going through all that bullshit. When we was getting killed and the trauma's like, it's just hella trauma from years and years. It's getting passed down.
Yes.
From generation to generation. So you can't, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a part of the reason why we got so much of a self-hatred for ourselves is just off of the trauma that we've gone through over the years. That we gotten better than us that we don't even know shit about.
I agree.
Sometimes I'll be nervous as fuck. I don't even know I'm nervous. I'll just be driving nervous. I see a police car behind me, my heart start beating fast as shit. It's like, why? Why do I feel like
You know what? Back in the day, I used to feel like that. And I had to mentally do some conditioning to not be that way.
Man, I stopped doing anything illegal in cars. I don't drink in the cars.
Oh, I'm like,
I don't smoke in cars. If you got anything like you're not getting in my car.
I agree.
Like I don't fuck around in cars.
I used to pat people down.
I done got my car
before they got in my car.
impounded and towed so many times. Just
have you really?
Doing stupid shit. Yeah, doing stupid shit.
That's deep.
The cop told my shit because I smelled like weed. Because the cop smelled like weed.
Well,
and my insurance was bad. But I stayed 4 houses down. I could have parked my shit in the house, but he still told my shit.
That's deep.
But had my car wasn't smelling like weed though. That's just me being responsible. Had my car not been smelling like weed,
you'd been straight.
I would have been straight. He probably would let me go on.
He probably would have because you were down the street.
Crazy, man.
But
I just don't do stupid shit in cars no more.
If it wasn't for that lesson, where would you be? You probably still be doing that shit.
No, I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt it. I grow too much to still be doing stupid shit.
JoJo, pull up the
shit that I did when I was younger.
The shooter. You cut out a lot of shit that you used to do.
We all should do that.
They don't do active shooter drills at the U.S. Capitol. Or is that only for middle school and high schools? How you feel about that?
I think they did do active. I think they did do their drill. They hid under desks.
What?
They hid under desks.
At high school and middle school? You talking about the U.S. Capitol?
No, I'm talking. Okay, high school and middle school. When we used to do those drills, what we used to do?
Gee, we never had a shooter drill.
Desk,
that's if it was a tornado.
No, we had shooter drills too.
I ain't never had a shooter drill at school. Shit. Ever.
Well, see, okay. They don't. You're right. They don't technically call it that. But
now they're called shooter drills.
No, they don't call them that either.
What they call them now?
I'll tell you offline.
Okay.
When we get off here. But yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah. But you just hide behind a desk and you make the kids dope.
But at the U.S. Capitol,
they hid under their desk.
When you have
you
have the CIA, FBI, Secret Service. You have 2,000 Capitol Police officers. Y'all knew this was coming. Y'all knew Donnie was giving that dumbass speech beforehand.
True, but
so why you didn't make all 2,000 of them work overtime and bring their asses up in here?
I don't think they were prepared for that much of a ambush. I don't think they were. Secondly,
I think it was a setup.
We can go back to the point. Now I'm gonna say something. I can piggyback off that. We can go back to the point I made earlier. Put yourself in that position. your goal, fuck your job. Your goal is to make it home every night. So you have to put yourself in position. You have 2,000 people outside of the Capitol building. Some are armed, some aren't. You got women, you got men, older men, all walks, all types of life. Of course, we're not going to get into race right now. Mm-hmm. We're just talking about life right now. I'm pretty sure the Capitol officers or whoever was up there to secure the place had arms too.
Yeah.
Had they start to shoot,
they would have probably shot back.
Exactly. And now what do we have?
He should have just called off.
Nobody just goes to work to expect to get into a crazy shootout with 2,000 people.
First of all, when I go to work, I know we got crazy stuff happening. If I don't want to be a part of it, I don't go.
That's intuition.
I'd have took that right up. They knew. That's my point. They knew Donnie was giving that stupid ass speech.
But they didn't know that he was going.
They didn't know about all of that.
Right.
But I would have called off based on the principle of Donnie giving a stupid speech. I'd have been like, nah, I can't be a part of the army today. I got stuff to do.
But I'm going to say this. We could, and this is another thing I don't like. I don't like how black people, we separate ourselves with this Republican and Democrat thing.
Okay.
Because we keep talking about this left wing and right wing shit when we talking about the same damn bird. It's all a bird. It's one bird.
True.
With two wings.
Why are we a bird?
Because that's what you don't ever hear these people
I
say
do
far
hear,
right, left wing,
yes,
and right wing.
I do.
That's what I'm saying. But it's all.
I just always wonder why is it wings.
Bird.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And we had a dude on here that was saying, fuck every corrupt motherfucker on each side of the bird. And they got him the fuck up out of there. So you gotta really think this, and you said you thought that this shit was all planned. This is what I be thinking. Why did they condition us to hate this dude?
Which dude?
Donald Trump.
Nobody conditioned me to hate
him. We
him.
have been conditioned to
You
hate
think
him.
so?
We have been programmed. Everybody hates him. Everybody.
Well, I hate him because he thinks it's okay to grab women by the pussy.
Okay,
I would hate anybody who thinks that's okay.
We talked about this on the first episode.
I'm just saying.
Women like it.
No, they don't.
This is off the record. This is comedy.
No, they do
Women
not.
Like yes, they do. I don't know.
So you think your daughter is going to enjoy a random man walking up to her, grabbing her by the pussy?
Oh, my daughter.
You think that?
Bless her heart. When she is old enough to experience those type of things, if a billionaire dude that she's attracted to,
how do you know she's attracted to him? What if she's not?
Donnie wasn't talking like that, man.
How is he talking?
That's the thing. Now you reaching.
No, I'm not reaching.
Talking like
he
that.
said, walk up to a woman and grab her by the pussy if you want her. That's what he said.
He worth billions, man.
Just because you got money, that means you could grab my vagina?
I'm done. I'm just fucking around, y'all. I'm just playing.
Hold on. The Qs don't even do all that. I mean, some of them do.
The Qs, what you mean?
The Q dogs. Yeah. The Q dogs nasty. But you know what to expect with them.
Man, you seen that one video of them with their pants down, stomping around, barking and shit?
Mm-mm.
That shit was stupid.
You should send it to me.
I don't know.
I'm sure I would enjoy it. I like watching the Qs.
Motherfuckers be tweaking.
They wild. They dope.
Let me shut up because they'll beat my ass.
Yes. Yeah.
That's good.
I have a lot of close people to me that are Qs.
I ain't got no beef with the Qs.
But back to you thinking it's okay for Donnie to be okay with grabbing women by the pussy.
Man, I don't believe, like I said on the first episode, I don't believe he meant it in that context. I done heard, like I said, when me and my niggas talk, we say some wild shit.
But why do y'all think that's okay?
If we was worth a Billy, we would probably say some wilder shit than what the fuck we say. And all I'm saying, that's off record, Donnie.
But why is that okay?
You say wild shit off record.
I don't say nothing like that.
Fuck out of here.
So what have I said that's comparable?
I'm not gonna say it on air.
That's comparable to grabbing a woman by the pussy. I'm listening.
What you say when we was at the house taking pictures? I gotta look good for my hoes.
Oh, that is not the same. That is the same. You didn't want to say it because my wife right there?
Yep. But she was in the room. So
she was in the room. She know damn well I'm talking shit. My wife know exactly who I am.
Exactly. Hey, now stop.
He said grabbing women by the pussy.
Damn well, she knows that you was damn well talking shit.
How are you comparing that to sexual assault?
Now stop. We said something that you said that was inappropriate. Why are we calling
I said that's as bad as grabbing women by the pussy.
That's the only thing I could really come up with.
Right, because I ain't never said nothing about sexually assaulting nobody.
The person he was talking to knows who Donnie is.
No.
As a person.
And
they knows that he was just probably fucking around.
You can't fuck around with sexual assault. Why is that a joke?
That's not sexual. So a lot of the memes that we see on Facebook and Instagram are sexual assault.
And I have
A lot of the rap music that we listen to is sexual,
That's
raping
what-
us all.
How many times have I told you I don't really listen to rap?
I stopped listening to that shit too.
Jojo, you can take the picture down. I don't listen to rap for that reason. I do not like the fact that Rick Ross talked about drugging a woman in the club in one of his songs. And like, it's a lot of stuff that I do not listen to anymore. Because once you sit down, you get to listen to the songs, you get the vibe, and you hit a beat, and then you listen to the words. You be like, nigga, what?
I had to question myself, like, even though I know that I'm just like, when I do it, it's just an artist, it's just a form of art. You know what I'm saying? I put myself in another place outside of who I really am sometimes when I make my music. It's like, why do I have to say this?
Yes.
To get people's attention.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to step out of who I really am and become, you know what I'm saying, what I've seen growing up to get people's attention?
Because people like that.
Exactly, but why? Why do I have to talk? And then, like, I'll just be thinking about, what is this shit about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't wrote nothing in months, like in a while. Cause I'm just thinking, like, what am I, like, I enjoy it, but at this point, it's just like, why is this the norm? Why do I have to rap about killing my fellow brother?
You want your music to be celebrated. You want it to be liked. And in order for that to be this what you have to say, because people like that. And even people who've never experienced that shit, they feel like they living through the music. They feel like they living through the artists. I ain't gonna lie. I have never experienced any of the things Chief Keef raps about. But when that song, that's that shit I don't like, when he say some shit, I be like, I don't know. I've never done any of that shit, but it gets me in the mood to, I don't know. But that's why I stopped listening to that shit. I listen to rap when I'm going to the gym. But then, when I'm in my car, it's all her, LMA, Sabrina Claudio, Bosco. Like, that's what I listen to.
You like Snow Allegra? You never heard of her?
Yes, but it's the way you said her name, it threw me off. It's SNOAH. Yes.
That's her name, ain't it?
I mean...
Yeah, Snow Allegra.
Yes, I love her.
Allegra Snow.
I especially love her. I guess it's a hit song, I Want You Around. I love that song.
Yeah, she dope.
I do listen to K Camp, though.
I don't like him. He irritates my
What? First of all, you caught me off guard. I couldn't even... The first time I said what, it couldn't even come out. You heard the song Smart Water?
I don't care to hear it.
Anybody listening out there, listen to K Camp Smart Water. You're welcome.
K Camp Smart Water.
Back to this. Do you know what you have to do to impeach a president? Not even to impeach the president, to utilize the 25th Amendment. It's actually harder to do that than to impeach him.
Why do they want to impeach him?
What?
They should just let their shit show finish out. This is what they wanted.
No, it wasn't.
This is the white cool guy they wanted in office.
At first, they were thinking, they were like, oh, you guys, Donnie's not racist. He just says crazy things. He's cool, And then after this happened, they like, oh, well, this ain't the nigga we thought this was. We got to get him up out of here.
That was, okay, this is what I'm talking about. When I say black problems and white problems. Those white, they ain't had nothing to do with black people on Tuesday. That had nothing to do with us.
Yes, our ancestors built that house.
Nothing at all. True. Which is why when that shit with George Floyd happened, we should have took our black asses to Washington, D.C. and did something similar. Not did something similar like them, but at least came out there with some order and let them see that we weren't fucking around. Instead, like I said, I keep saying it, we was in Jewels trashing our own fucking produce stores.
Very true.
It was the heart of the summer and our fucking grandparents couldn't go to fucking Walgreens and Jewels because to get their pharmacy fill us for their medicine because we fucking trashed the grocery store.
You know what? Play Jojo, play that clip of the white man.
Imagine charging the steps of the Capitol building, chanting the dying words of a man killed by systemic racism that you blamed for his own death, having almost nothing happen to you, and then believing you're the oppressed one in this country.
Bro.
People flipping the narrative in this country to what they want, man.
And so when I said earlier about people being upset about Donald Trump being silenced on Facebook and Twitter, they're like, you can't silence us. We're Americans. Bro, where have y'all been? We have been silenced as black people forever. When do we get a voice? That shit just started happening.
Man, we got a voice, we just don't utilize it properly.
That could be true too. But even when we try to utilize it, that shit ain't listened to.
Nah, that's true.
How many presidents has it been? You mean to tell me y'all just now met a black man who was decent? No. You mean to tell me Kamala Harris is the first black woman?
They're not black. They are mixed with white.
They look black, they black.
I think, what's Kamala mama?
I don't know that lady's heritage, but I know she's black.
Kamala married to a white man.
She is married to a white man. Oh, damn.
Her daddy white. No, her daddy black, and he left. And then, I don't know, I think her mama like Indian descent or something like that.
She black.
She ain't black.
She's definitely black. Yes, she's definitely African American. But my point
black.
is, before 2021, you mean to tell me, 2020, she the first black woman that was worthy? You know Shirley Chisholm, she ran for president. That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're not gonna put no full blown black, like 100% nigga breed in office.
You don't think so?
No, it's never gonna happen.
I'm gonna run for presidency in like 30 years.
Go ahead. You should do that just to get the endorsement money.
And do what?
And cash out.
Wow.
The losing presidents cash out.
Straight nigga. How'd you feel about them screaming, I can't breathe?
That could have went two ways. Maybe they was shouting out that whole situation.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
For real. You never know.
Don't.
Hey, man.
Don't do that. You know damn well that's not what that was.
I don't know. I'm nervous for our country because we got all this shit that's dividing us. You don't know. We wasn't out there.
There's a lot of things that's dividing us.
They could have been out there saying F homie from Minnesota. I ain't gonna say his name because it's disrespectful.
Oh.
Homie from Minnesota, the guy.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? They could have been out there really saying some foul shit. They saying I can't breathe. I don't think they was making a mockery out of that.
They definitely were.
I don't believe so.
You don't think they were making a mockery of George Floyd and what's the other guy from New York that died?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think they were making...
Boston. He got choked?
Yes. Yeah. You don't think they were making mockery of them? So. Neither one of them were being suffocated. Why were they screaming, I can't breathe?
You know, white people just do foolish shit sometimes when they,
like marching with tiki candles.
We need to stop hating on their tactics and come up with some shit. Like, why we need to get us some candles.
Bro, we don't move like that.
That's what I'm saying. We be so scary of the Coon Kush Clan. Why we can't form a Black Panther party?
I ain't scared
in all the cities. Like, we need to stop being so scary.
If they come on my doorstep, I got something for them. I'm not scared.
That's why everybody, you act like you a Republican. But for one, black people was Republicans first before it was Democrats. For two, I'm not scared of no Republican. I'm not scared of no Power Boy. I'm not scared of no Coon Kush Clan. I don't give a fuck about no Donald Trump. So when a lot of the goofy shit he say, I'm not sensitive. I think it's funny. A lot of people might take it out of context. It's fucked up. A lot of shit he say is fucked up. But me, I just don't. These people just don't run my life on no way, shape, or form.
Honestly and truly, when he first announced his presidency and some of the things he would say, I'd be like, okay, I get it, right? I'd be like, okay, I get it. But then he started disrespecting women and shit. Everything he did good I felt like made sense, went out the window for me.
I just feel bad for him because his publicist, he should have had a better publicist in there.
I don't feel bad for him. He's rich.
I don't feel bad for him, but it's just like a lot of his ideologies as far as running his country, I like. He kept us out of other people's fucking business. He was worrying about the state of our financial of a country. It's just he just took a lot of shit too personal. And he used the power and the fact that he saw people taking everything that he fucking said, you know what I'm saying, to heart, he used that for evil.
But people forget when you reach a certain level in life, and you have a certain platform, you have to carry yourself a certain kind of way. You cannot change that. That is tradition. The American people was up in arms when what's his name? Barack Obama. I was about to call him LeBron James. When Barack Obama had on a tan suit, America lost their mind, and he looked very good in that suit. They lost their mind. They're just not. But for some reason, when Donald Trump come on and he says all these crazy things, he's celebrated. But Barack can't even wear a suit. That's not okay.
we gotta understand where we at, man. And until we do something about it, this is just what it's gonna be.
I think they need to.
The NFL have been playing football longer than we have been 100% free.
I agree.
In this country, we need to think about that.
I agree.
That's
sad.
This is we just at the beginning.
That's the same thing with music.
Of the fight. Yeah,
they used to steal our music, put their face on
it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They stealing it now.
For sure.
They pick and choosing who coming out. They don't want no. They're not giving out no $1 million deals to niggas with a good business mind.
Yeah.
The nigga that got a good message for the people.
Bro, they stealing everything from us. So I was at the gym.
They stealing our whole culture.
And they were Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has shifted her whole stance, whatever she's about or whatever. She had black girls dancing, shaking their booties in her video. What?
That's what sells.
She was supposed to be a country artist. What is this?
Putting out the most sexual women that they could find. They're putting out the most corrupt, demonic young rappers that they can find, and that's what they feeding us. You know what I'm saying? And because people don't understand that it's white people that run this music shit. You know what I'm saying? White people run the shit behind the scenes.
That shit wild.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, pull up that Facebook pic. Talk to us about it, because it's yours.
Well, I ran across a post. This young lady says, so because a nigga takes you on vacation, y'all gotta fuck.
Now, this Facebook post took off on your page.
Yes, it did. And I didn't even say shit.
You didn't.
I didn't say nothing.
I read all the comments, and you didn't say anything.
It said, and I said, this here is why I took a break from the dating scene. And it is.
Jojo, you can take it down.
It is. This happens often.
So that is why you took a break from the dating scene?
There's just situations like that. Well, somebody in the comments left what they left a reference to a pretty girl lost in the woods.
What does that mean?
Pretty girl lost in the woods approach. For one, what the fuck you doing in the woods?
Maybe she's running.
You know what I'm saying?
People jog.
No, I mean, this situation. For one, why are you going out of town with a man if you are not intimately attracted to him?
She could be intimately attracted to him, but not believe in fucking. How you know she want to have sex before marriage?
The way that was read.
You can't automatically assume a woman want to give you vagina just because you took her somewhere.
That's true. But now, let's look at this two ways.
Okay.
If a woman is celibate,
and
she tells me that she's celibate,
you're not taking her nowhere.
That's up to me.
I'm asking.
If I'm vibing with her and I'm rocking with her and we intimate, you know what I'm saying? Intimacy they ain't got nothing to do with nothing sexual.
Mm-hmm.
But if the vibe is right and I feel like, I just like being around her, I take her out of town. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying?
How you know that wasn't her stance? How you know that's not what happened with her?
Because that's not what she said. I know her stance. Her stance.
So look, you act like those people now. You act like those people who see you on these 1 hour ass podcasts and think they know you. You seen that one fucking stat from that lady, and now you know her.
Because I could just tell. For one, she's from Philadelphia.
What does that mean?
I can tell she's thinking like a Chicago woman.
Okay.
Philly, New York, L.A., Houston, Miami, all those women are women of the same. They all think alike.
Wow.
Yes.
Just for the record, I do not believe that. But okay, I'm listening. Yes.
She is the typical woman that has options. And she chose one of her options that she's not really attracted to. She chose to go on a trip with this guy. And granted, it's some of the guys' fault too. But you got guys out here that will think like, I'm gonna take her out. I'm not gonna ask about sex, because then that might scare her off. I'm just gonna take her out and I'm gonna buy her. We're gonna go out to eat and I'm gonna plan this. And then they get her down there and think that that's the move, and it ain't the move. Shorty ain't even on that. That's some of the guys' fault too. But then you got girls that go on these trips and string a guy along, knowing that they don't really fuck with him like that. And the guys be sitting there thinking that they got a chance with this girl, and the girl don't really like him like that. This happens often. Like I've been on dates, like, and I noticed this when I was dating. I went on a date. Now you go on these dates, you might meet up for drinks. A woman to say, if a woman stays, if she don't get nothing to eat, she's not staying. She's going on about her business. She's gonna probably have a few drinks with you, and she's gonna meet up with her girls or go meet up with another nigga and finish her night. However she finish her night.
Okay.
But then you got women that, you know, if you take them out, y'all might start drinking. Within 15, 20 minutes of the conversation, she might be like, okay, I'm feeling this nigga. And then she might say, I'm hungry. What you eating? Then now you got her.
Okay. Now you got her. What does that mean?
Yeah, she might fuck with you for the rest of the night.
Okay.
But there's a lot of instances where women just go out with guys just to get something to eat.
I believe that. I've heard that. I have
That's why I don't date like. That's why I don't date like that, because you don't know if it's a genuine attraction. That's why for me it's more than, oh, you got a fat ass and you cute. Oh, I'm finna take you to this nice restaurant just to see or just to try to impress you. It shouldn't take all that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta feel a vibe for me to say, yo, I'm finna take out to eat. A fat booty and a pretty face and some nice Instagram pictures ain't enough for me. For real. I'm dead ass serious.
But on the flip side, why everything gotta be about sex?
Because that's the women fuck. And that's another thing I don't like about women. They act like y'all try to act like I don't like sex, and y'all try to act like y'all ain't fucking. Y'all be fucking. Y'all be fucking. And I'm not necessarily talking to you, I'm looking at you. But I'm looking at the camera. Y'all be fucking. Y'all be fucking. Stop playing. Women be acting like they not fucking. They be fucking, man. Women are nasty and they be fucking.
We know that women have sex too, right?
And then they try to manipulate it with the guys that they don't like fucking. Well, it's always got to be about sex because you fucking that other nigga. That's why.
Well, I'm asking, and I'm not having sex with any guy. Mm-hmm. I just want to know, why does it have to be about sex all the time?
See, with me, it ain't always about sex. I've got older. Sex ain't everything. I mean, I love sex, but it's not like a must have like all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I've grown to that point to where I don't have to, like, if I got a nice young lady in the house, or if I got a woman, I'm not gonna be trying to fuck her 3-4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I might go through a moment where I might do that once a month or something, but it ain't like I'm not a sex fiend.
You mean once a month? What does that mean? Like you have a whole month? Well, you want to have sex with her 3 times a day?
Oh, I give her a day. I just, you know.
That's a lot of times in a day. I don't think I have the type of time. No,
it's like you might, you know, just have a day where y'all just sitting around watching movies.
Oh, okay. I didn't even look at it like that.
From like, that's them days where the kids going with their grandma, their aunties or something. Y'all just in the house watching Netflix, sitting around, not doing shit. That's the only thing I miss about relationships. You miss that? Yeah.
It's so crazy because when I used to hear people say that, I'm like, I need to have sex like 3-4 times a day. I'm like, you don't have
that's
shit
excessive.
else
You ain't got shit else to do, and that's
like,
kind of creepy. I've had enough sex in my lifetime to where now I'm just like, okay, I'm cool. Yeah. And women find that, a lot of men don't understand. Women find that more attractive from a guy that's not overly sexualized. That don't overly sexualize
unattractive
her.
As hell.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, baby, come here. You like groping on her and feeling on her, and trying
disgusting.
To poke on her like all throughout the day.
You think it's okay for Donnie to be like, grab her by the pussy, right?
I know where Donnie was coming from.
See, that's my point.
I'm just talking about some real shit. Like, women find it more attractive for a guy that got other stuff going on, that not really, you pay her attention, but you're not really paying her that much attention. Mm-hmm. That makes her want you more. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I used to be like that in my 20s. That's why I'm like, no.
Like, I think it's weird when people post all these people on Facebook and Instagram when their accounts are just consumed with pictures of
sexual
stuff. Sexual stuff. Like, it's just like,
creepy.
Why,
I got a friend like that, and I got to talk to
him
him about that. Like, yo, you got to chill, bro.
Unless he identifies as a creep.
He is, but still.
I was just about to say, because the one guy that we both know, I expect that from him.
He don't really post like that. He say crazy shit. He don't really
post creepy shit like that.
He just say wild shit.
He posts creepy shit at least 4 or 5 times a week. But I'm talking about people who do not proclaim to be creeps. These are people who are trying to make it seem like they're regular people like us, and they're really not. They're really a fucking creep.
Yeah.
It's like, why did you? I just posted that cartoon of a penis having, you know, the ejaculation and shit. Like, what is that? Why do you have that?
I just did it once.
But why?
I just thought it was. I did it on Snapchat. I don't have a lot of followers on Snapchat.
So you?
I did it once. I think no.
Hold on.
I put it up on Instagram too. I was drunk.
Wow.
I was drunk.
So it was a bait pic?
It was a bait pic. That was
so is that why people post it?
That's what my ex.
They're baiting them?
Yeah.
Wow.
They baiting somebody.
I miss that a little bit sometimes.
What? The chase?
Yeah.
I don't.
At this point, now that I'm married, I am being chased. I don't like that.
That's. I don't really like being chased. I mean, if you chasing me, or if you really want me, that means you don't got enough going on.
Especially if I tell you that I'm married. There's not going to be any person in life that I don't proclaim that to. But that just make people even thirstier. What's your reason?
My thought. Damn. I was about to say something.
About being chased?
I lost it. It's gone.
Well, bring it back up with what tipped your scale this week?
What tipped my scale this week? What tipped my scale this week? Besides the shit that happened in Washington, people need to put some respect on Bow Wow's name.
Wow.
We're gonna end on a light note. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm tired of all the bad talk about Bow Wow.
Bow Wow's a clown.
No.
Yes.
Bow Wow accomplished
Shad Moss is a clown.
Every black man dream right now is to be a rapper or some shit.
No,
they want to do a podcast. They want to rap. And Bow Wow has done that shit since we was kids. He's accomplished a lot of nigga dreams. I'm saying nigga dreams because that is niggas' dreams to be a rapper and shit. A lot of nigga dreams that niggas still got in their 30s. They still going to studios rapping and shit. Bow Wow has done it.
But that's not why he's being clowned.
Don't matter.
He's being clowned because of the type of man that he is today.
What you talking about?
He's a clown.
What'd he do?
The way he carries himself, the way he puts himself out there, how he's thirsty for women. Now he try to act like he's not. Yes.
See, I don't be into gossip like
he
that.
He is so much of a clown as to where
I was talking about his music.
He'll send his homie over there to get a girl, like, hey bro, go get her for me. Get her yourself. Like you as a man, you can't approach a woman.
Fuck
that's
Bow
weird.
Wow. You right. Fuck dude.
I'm all right, fuck dude. But that's why people clown him.
I was just talking about the music.
And then it's not even I like him. Even when he had an album called Green Light or something like that, he had the pole in my basement. I love that song. Musically, when he left JD, he became trash. He thought he knew what he was doing by himself, and he didn't. But my man's he's on Instagram posting pictures like on my private jet. When it's a nigga sitting right next to you, and he put you on out there. This is not a private jet. I'm actually sitting right next to you, brother. And ever since then, everybody realized how much of a clown he was.
Right, man.
But no, fuck Bow Wow, bro. You can't be like that.
I see when I fuck up, I fuck up. And these is one of the episodes. This episode, we actually did good because this was one of them episodes. This wasn't supposed to go well. So this Bow Wow take was one of them. I fucked up.
Your ass is crazy.
They go by this nigga talking about Bow Wow. Self-ass nigga.
Well, I don't have anything tip my scale this week. The only thing tip my scale is I wasn't able to grab those ones that came out today. It was some Jordan ones, some Volt ones. The motherfuckers resell for like $500. I was only getting them for resale value.
Oh, yeah.
Well, other than that, I had a very good week. I had a good week at work. I had a good week in my personal life. Like, everything been straight. Yeah, shout out to my friend, my homie, Dual Citizen. I wore a shirt today for you.
And salute to Stacey Abrams in Atlanta, in Georgia. That's why I wore my Atlanta hat today.
Is that?
See, y'all don't know.
We don't know
my
what
political stances and shit. People be thinking.
I was just about to ask you. Are you being sarcastic?
I am.
Wow.
I am. I'm just playing. I'm not.
So you don't fuck with Stacey?
You never know. I fuck with Stacey. She did what she had to do. She did her job.
Tune in next week. See y'all.
She did her job.
Drop